Howdy, this is Lemmy with Revzilla TV, doing the fake product reviews, where we piss off our suppliers and confuse our customers by telling them lies about actual products. Let's get started. So moving down to this end of the bench here, you can see we've got a set of Von Zipper Aunt Bertha style glasses. These things look great, and if you're not really sure if those are going to be the look for you, check these babies out. This is the Aunt Bertha's in the car set, so you really can bounce between the two of these. Moving on, you can see here we have a set of Oakley Terminator style glasses. Look at how badass these look. If you're gonna pick up a set of these, keep in mind a couple things. Firstly, they do fit a little on the narrow side. Secondly, we require proof of Harley-Davidson ownership in order to purchase a set of those. Can't look badass if you're on a Honda. And moving down here, we also have Mr. James, my 9th grade woodshop teacher. These are gonna be great for those of you guys out there who possibly need to use a circular saw while you're out on a ride. I tested one of these out earlier on one of our motorcycles and it fared terribly. I actually broke it and we had to order another one in for the studio shoot. A motorcycle is not the appropriate vehicle for an umbrella. In fact, no vehicle is appropriate for an umbrella. This is really good only for people who are walking or standing still. Again, neither of those things is a motorsport, so I don't really know what I could tell you that would make you think that you needed one of these as one of our motorcycle customers. However, gotta give big points to Fox and Geico for trying. This vest is the perfect piece of protective equipment for the rider who needs absolutely no protection at all. And here's the coup de grace of this baby. Look at this thing. You see the Grateful Dead logo, a dead guy with roses as hair. I think that's cool. And then we also have a chain encircling that. That's got to be cool. Guys in leather vests love chains. The pet carrier is a perfect item for those of you who think it's completely appropriate to spend thousands of dollars in protective gear for yourself and your motorcycling habit and give not an absolute lick of thought about saving your smallest friend. There is some ventilation in here. Your dog probably will not die inside of this on a motorcycle ride. The dog will be absolutely terrified, of course. However, there's physically space enough here to pack a dog, and that's important. So if you're bringing, say, your German Shepherd and your iguana, same pack. And I think the pet carrier here is an exceedingly dangerous way to transport an animal. Because it is the kryptonite lock, you should know there is actually a small amount of kryptonite contained in this. There's actually a few grams of it built right into the lock. Those of you who are having trouble with somebody like Superman coming along, lasering through some of your locking or retention devices, this should drive him off. So whether your bike is either being stolen by Superman or not by Superman, your bike's not going to get stolen at all anymore. You should be checking out a set of chromy spiky grips if you want to adorn the Hayabusa I am absolutely certain you probably ride. You'll notice the stippled surface in here with these holes. These are going to be fantastic for taking material off your gloves or material off your hands. Riding a motorcycle is not dangerous enough. What you want to do is remove your own flesh or remove your protective gear should you happen to somehow stumble into wearing any, and this is the best way to do it. Every time you put your hands in the grips, it's going to make it a little bit more dangerous to ride. When you're skittering down the pavement, your motorcycle is, so that the motorcycle could potentially become a weapon, possibly ending your own life. That's badass. So these are $15 gloves. Please keep in mind, there's almost no disappointment associated with a $15 motorcycle glove. What could you possibly be angry about? It was 15 simoleons. It's just not that much money. Pick a setup for your car. Pick a setup for your wife's car. Pick a setup for your son's wife's car. Pick them up for snow shoveling. Pick them up for gardening. Just buy some of the gloves. The Misfits jersey is actually very similar to some of the Cripple Creek collection, like that Grateful Dead jacket we reviewed a little bit earlier. Instead of telling other people, hey, I smoke weed recreationally, what this shirt says instead is, I live in my mom's basement and I drive a 1989 Hyundai Sonata. If you're the type of person who's interested in the Iron Mistress, odds are actually excellent that Mistress is probably somewhere in your job title. Now this thing is really packed jam full of features for the rider who is both female and very aggressive and also has some strange sexual proclivities. Let's get right into some things. Oh, what's that? Ah, that's right, leopard. Bizcash? I think so. You'll also notice here too a leash attachment point for your favorite riding partner. Yes. I think all in all, turn back around here, because I think all in all, the Speed and Strength Iron Maiden, definitely Mistress, is probably going to be a great vest, again, for those of you who have made some terrible life choices and have no plan to stop. As always, I'm Lemmy, I'm out of here. Hey, this is Lemmy with Revzilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the Lagooner Secker jacket here by Dainese. As those of you in the know that the Laguna Seca is a very famous dirt racing track in the hills of France. And as such, this jacket really is created for that sort of thing. You can see here I have HVB modeling this jacket to my left here. HVB is the same height as me, 7'3". We both go about 116 pounds. This jacket fits him nicely. This is more of a Czechoslovakian fit, so it's a little different than your standard, dirt track off-road hills of France jacket. So you can see here, full-on rubberized snaps. Open this puppy up. We got YKK zippers. Get right in here. This is a very scratchy material. If you like scratchy jackets, this is good. This is actually so scratchy, if you hit the deck, you may actually injure the asphalt. So a couple noticeable things about this jacket that jump right out to me. You're going to see on the inside of this baby here, let me just get to the inside of this some, quilted liner. If you're the type of rider who loves quilts, blankets, stuff like that, this is going to be your jacket. So that's a sharp looking jacket, you know? I mean, look at it. You got a triangle thing here. Thanks for watching our breakdown of the Laguna Seca Pro there. Howdy, this is Lemmy with Revzilla TV. We can watch, decide, and ride. Here today to do a detailed breakdown on the Speed and Strength Girl You'll Be a Woman Soon jacket. Check this baby out. We're looking at full urban camo on here. This is going to be great for those of you who are riding around prisons, shipyards, anywhere else where a drab gray background is going to be something that you're going to need to blend in well with. If you're looking to not get run over by a motorist, this is not a jacket that you want to be interested in. Let's break it down from the outside in. You can see Brian over here in front of me. He is 6 foot. He is also 134 pounds. He has enormous hands. Keep that in mind when you're ordering the jacket. So let's break her down from the outside in. You can see this hood. A hood is easily the most important piece of protective equipment you can wear on a motorcycle. No doubt about it. That's why he looks so good right now. He looks safe, he looks protected. He's fully covered in the hood. Let's break this puppy open. We rip her open. We got a Velcro flap there. Zipping this puppy down. Full YKK zips throughout. No questions asked. Look at this baby. You're going to notice first things, you got this liner in here. Stretchy, feels like ladies' undergarments without the ladies' look of undergarments. That's kind of a nice feature. You got this thing over here. Really super see, look at that. Bang. You got that right built into the jacket. No questions asked. If that's something you're going to need, you've got it right there for you. The other thing I want to point out on this side, you've got a Napoleon pocket. This is going to be great for shorter riders who have a complex about their size. This is something you want to consider. Let's zip this baby back up. I think you can see that the She'll Be a Woman now, really, this is the jacket most of you are going to need pretty much all the time for every riding situation. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Urge Overkill. Well, welcome to our detailed breakdown of the Fox V2 helmet. This helmet, sized to fit foxes, will also work for most of you humans. It is USB, DVD, ECE, and DOT certified, so no matter where you live, you're going to be covered with a legal helmet that's going to protect you while you're on the road. This helmet does have Bluetooth. It also has Blu-ray. And sure, so any of you in the logging industry, this is actually going to meet most Eastern European logging certifications. So if you're looking for something that's going to protect from the debris hitting you, if you got leaves, falling branches, things of that nature, this is going to be a safe choice for you. Also, those of you who happen to race, barstool racing, is going to be fully compliant for most barstool racing leagues. Look at the paint scheme in this, as you can tell, super muted, very quiet scheme. Those of you who like one end of the spectrum of visible color, this is probably going to be your helmet. As you can see, they've got the first 3 colors kind of nailed right down here. Again, with that cool Fox graphic reminding everybody that this is going to fit both small dogs as well as human dirt riders. This is the OGO Red Bull Signature Full Series Duffel. So you can see here YKK zips, like every product we review here. Better have YKK zips or we're not doing a review on it. You can see inside of here, place to hold stuff. It includes a jacket or something. There's a jacket that comes free with this bag apparently, which is a really nice touch for those of you who might be slightly cold. Also comes the box of Bobster glasses. That's a nice, did somebody use this? I feel like this may have been used recently. First up on the list, you can see Buzzsaw here in the Icon Overboard jacket. So Icon is branching out. They're doing more of a nautical theme here. Now, you'll notice across the back, again, more of that subtle branding, lots of rubber on this jacket. The whole jacket practically is made of rubber. They use over 14 tires in each one of these Icon jackets. The other thing I really like here, Icon goes with the internal stash pocket. They have completely ignored the term Napoleon pocket. Instead, this is now a stash pocket. I'm pretty sure that's for drugs. Next up's a real treat. You can see here we have the Alpine Stars M20 Air Glove. Now, air is a descriptive name for these. You can see there's all sorts of mesh all over this thing. It's going to flow a lot of air. But this glove, because of that, is also about as protective as wearing air over your hands. This is a good glove for those of you, again, not riding a motorcycle. I would use these maybe in my car. This seems like a very decent driving glove Not so hot as far as a riding glove. Notice here you've got buffalo leather coming down both sides. That's important because when people say, what's up with that jacket? You can be like, oh, well, it's got buffalo leather, as if that's somehow a redeeming quality. It's not. Those of you who are on ships, frigates, boats, destroyers, cruisers, this is the jacket you want to check out. This is a good jacket for seamen. Next up, you can see Chrissy here to my left wearing the new Alpinestars Stella Sniper jacket. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. That lady probably doesn't kill people. Wrong. Boom, ammo pocket. Over here, we got ammo pocket again, and a New York reload for times when reloading is not gonna work for you. There's so much logo on here, there's gonna be no doubt, once someone does actually pick off where the sniper is, that would be you. They're gonna be like, oh, it's a sniper, and they're wearing Alpinestars, because you can see a logo here, a logo here, a logo here, a logo over there. There's a logo down here. Chrissy, turn around. And we got one right back here. Already coming at you with a very special product here. You can see we have now the Dainese POW jacket. This jacket is a jacket for people who don't ride a motorcycle. Shoulders made of recycled pencil cases. This is genuine pleather, naugahyde, vinyl, sort of a mix there. Whatever they got, whatever they could get and blend in and dye, that was what they were using on here. You've got some patchy stuff here at the elbow. Oh, is that a little bit of padding there? There's like one little teeny piece of padding. Okay, so if you're riding a bicycle, please consider the POW jacket. POW! POW! Dainese POW! That's fun. So we're looking here at the Zan's, Jesus Christ, the Zan's clown face mask. You'll notice, I think, the part of this that really, God, that is so eerie, stop looking at me. The part of this, I think, that jumps out at everybody is this graphic right here. I mean, this says, you love circuses, or frightening children, or insane clown posse. Full neoprene on these things. Again, waterproof, windproof. You can use these also in a pinch as a jock strap. If you're ever caught out there and you're not getting the support you need for your boys when you're on the bike, again, the Zan's headgear can stand in that position as well. You can see over here on my left, Chrissy is wearing a Joe Rocket Heartbreaker jacket. Now, this is the jacket that's filled with both protective motorcycle padding and irony. So again, if you're somebody who doesn't want to offend anybody, probably has a lot of cats, and doesn't really plan on being a passenger on a motorcycle because that would involve having someone else to ride with, check out a Joe Rocket Heartbreaker. Next up, we have the Icon Vitriol jacket, a jacket which means hate. Literally, vitriol just means hate. Now, this is a casual riding jacket. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I think it means it's not really good at anything. You have a little bit of armor. This jacket is slightly waterproof. There's a little bit of a hood on there. We have a zipper on here that may or may not be YKK. Again, it might be an adequate zipper. See? It's pretty good. Alright, let me hit you next with the new Icon Brigand. Man, this is a sweet setup here. All black jacket. Let people know when you're wearing this vest, you are special ops, possibly military, cops, or most likely none of the above. Okay, coming at you with a hot perennial seller from Biltwell, the Mandana Bandana. Not to be confused with the Zan's headgear Dambana, which is a totally different headwear product. Looking across here, you've got this enormous tap-out logo. So, you know, automobile riders, motorcyclists, people from 100 yards off will be able to tell that you're all about cage fighting. That's how you live your life. Check this out. Internal meshy construction. This feels just like your gym shorts. Don't lose that getting jacked feeling when you're out on your motorcycle. You've got it here. This thing is set up for the guy who spends time in the gym, but also spends some time on his fashion accessory, also known as a motorcycle. As always, I'm Lemmy. I'm out of here.